Hi everyone, I would like to show you how to successfully navigate and complete the World War II WebQuest. Come along. When you arrive at the World War II WebQuest, you will be taken to the introduction page. On the introduction page, you will learn that World War II has just ended after more than a decade of fighting between the Allied and Axis powers. People all over the world are finally laying down their weapons, and although people are very happy that World War II is over, they now have to face the destruction the war has caused. Many soldiers and civilians have been injured or killed in the war, and cities all across Europe and Asia lay in ruins. This web quest will require you to research life on the home front, specific events, battles, and key people of World War II. Now you can navigate to the task section of the web quest, and here you will learn your task. Your task is to create a newsreel highlighting the war and its destruction. You will be a part of a team of 4 journalists, and each team member will choose a role, research, and put together a 5 to 6 minute newsreel of the information about World War II to play for your citizens. Now, a newsreel is a short film about current events that a lot of people in the United States listened to during World War II. There's actually a video of a World War II newsreel on this page for you to watch so you can get a good example of what a newsreel is. Next, you're going to navigate to the Process tab. On the Process tab, you're going to learn that you will be in a group of 4 to complete this web quest. Each of you will choose a role from the Roles page. Once you've picked your role, you will begin researching your selected topics. Your research must include enough information to fill the requirements of your role. Your research is going to come from Wakelets on the Roles page, your own notes, or books from the classroom or library. So once you have all of your information, you will write a script for your section of the newsreel. Each section of the newsreel should last about 1 to 2 minutes. Then you and your partners will come together and create a PowerPoint or Adobe Spark newsreel about World War II. Let's go over to the roles page of the WebQuest to find out which roles are available. The first role is the news anchor, and the news anchor is in charge of giving a basic overview of the war. This includes the countries involved, their sides, leaders, and an introduction to how countries became involved in the war. The news anchor is also in charge of introducing the other reporters. So right here, this button will take the news anchor to their wakelet. And on this wakelet, you will find all of the research materials needed for this role. So on this wakelet, you will find PDFs and websites, videos, all kinds of things for you to watch and review in order to best research your role. Now going back to the roles page, the next role is of a biographer. This reporter is in charge of doing a biography spotlight on one of the leaders involved in the war. You may choose from Roosevelt, Stalin, Churchill, Hirohito, Truman, Mussolini, or Hitler. And below this is the biographer's wakelet. And on their wakelet, you will also find all of the information needed for the biographer role. So there are videos, links to websites, all kinds of things depending on which one of these people you decide to do your biography on. Now we'll go back to our roles page and talk about the home front reporter. This reporter is in charge of describing how life changed for Americans on the home front. So you're just describe the changing roles of women, African Americans, and how civilians were utilized to support the war effort. Here is the Home Front Reporter wakelet, where you will find all the information, links, and videos to help with your research. So we have videos, links, PDFs, lots of information about life on the home front during World War II. Returning back to the roles page, our last role is the historian, and this reporter is in charge of presenting one of the following major events of World War II, either Pearl Harbor, Iwo Jima, D-Day, VE and VJ days, or the Holocaust. And right below this is the historian's wakelet, where they will find information on all of those events. And remember, the historian only needs to choose one of the events to fulfill their role. So lots of videos, websites that you can go to straight from the Wakelet. Now let's go back to the evaluation tab of our WebQuest. On the evaluation tab, you will find a rubric that will be used to grade each group newsreel. So please pay close attention to the exemplary 4-point scale for the rubric. Next, we'll go over to the conclusion tab. After you have completed your newsreel on World War II, I would like you to watch the other group's newsreel and write a reflection on our Canvas discussion board. Your reflection should include all or some of the following: any new information that you learned, how well you worked with your group or how well other groups did, or what you liked or disliked about this project. By completing this newsreel, you should have a basic understanding of the causes of World War II, the United States involvement in the war, and the impact the war had on the world. If you enjoyed this WebQuest and learning about World War II, here are a list of some books that you may check out. And here is a picture of the World War II Memorial in Washington, D.C. I hope you really enjoyed this WebQuest and able to show all of your knowledge about World War II. Good luck!